Welcome back, everyone, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Ella Fitzgerald's Summertime, live 1968. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Daniel, aka Deathstroke9, and here we react to music, and I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally. Thank you very much for joining me. Ella Fitzgerald, I have not done anything by her on the channel before, but the name is familiar to me. Although I couldn't name a song I know by her off the top of my head, so I'm excited to be checking this out. Thank you for recommending this. Let's get right into it. Link to the original video is going to be down below in the description. I appreciate you guys taking the time to join me. Let's see what we've got here. Got the lyrics pulled up over here. Whoops. I've been playing the guitar, and so I have the lyrics pulled back so that I can read them all at once. There we go. 3, 2, oh, this is live, so let me just full screen it. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
The First Lady of Song, is that her nickname? Maybe so. Maybe so.
Summertime.
Oh wow, listen to that voice.
And the living is easy.
Bass and piano.
Fish are jumping. And the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, baby, don't.
Wow. Okay. So first of all, very slow, the bass line's very bluesy, but there's so much there's so much emotion being conveyed. Her voice is incredible. Wow. There's so much emotion being conveyed, and the emotion, it feels a little bit held back. You know, like it's not. I feel more emotions, you know, than I can't really figure out how to say this right. The way she's singing sounds one way, but beneath that layer, there's more. If that makes any sense at all. I'll try to explain it better. Maybe she'll, who knows? Maybe she'll unveil. I have no idea. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens. That's an interesting way of... sorry to pause it again so quick, but look at this man playing the guitar. I mean, the guitar. What am I saying? The drums. Like, what type of drumstick is that? It has, like, a bunch of little things coming out of it. It's interesting. I've never seen that before in a drumstick. It's pretty cool. Let's keep going. Sorry.
Baby, don't you cry.
Ooh.
One of these mornings.
There it is.
You're gonna rise up singing. Then you spread your wings.
that part on the piano. It's kind of eerie.
But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you with Daddy and Mommy standing by. Don't you come.
Such a rich voice. Wow. All right. Wow. That was interesting. Why? So I'm watching her like, you know, the frick is that abomination? Okay, whatever. I'm watching her take a, you know, the friggin'. I can't speak today. What the heck? The handkerchief and dabbing away at herself. Was it like really hot in that room or what? It's very sad. There's a lot of sadness in that. All right. So what we've got here. Let me take a look at these comments. This makes me want to go get a black suit and drink a whiskey at 2 a.m. Okay. Interesting. I've never heard of Ella Fitzgerald before. I just read a post on Twitter saying no one would book this woman to sing in clubs because she was black, but Marilyn Monroe offered to come to a nightclub every night and sit in the front row if they let her sing. She was using her privilege for good. I hear you, Ella. I've never heard you sing until now, but hearing you for the first time feels like I've heard you before in a past life. Wow. Okay. Interesting. The drummer is one of the most delicate and gentle drummers I've ever seen. Wow. She has more emotion in her little finger than modern singers have in their whole bodies. Her control over her own instrument was phenomenal. Her long-held notes were unwavering. She just stood there and made it look effortless. Plus, her tone is very beautifully intimate. As someone who listens to classical music and opera, technique is very important to me, and Miss Fitzgerald certainly has loads of them. All right, let's take a look at the lyrics. It's called Summertime. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high, and your daddy's rich and your mom is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, and you'll spread your wings and you'll take to the sky. But until that morning, there's nothing that can harm you. Yes, with daddy and mommy standing by. Summertime, the living is easy. Fish are jumping, the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, your ma's good looking, so hush, little baby, don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry. Okay, pretty straightforward song. Although I'm not, this is just me nitpicking, I guess. It would have been more interesting if the setting, more interesting to me personally, if the setting had been like in the spring. Because if it was in the spring, then, I don't know, like if you're comparing a life to like the seasons, right? In spring, you're young. Summer is like the golden years, I guess, and fall and winter, you know, is the next stages, I guess you could say. At least in my mind, and as a metaphor. Anyway, so it's basically a child. Sounds like they're maybe not very grateful for their mom and their dad, and the mom and dad are like, "Well, the living is easy right now. You've got a very smooth life. Enjoy it while you've got it. Your dad is rich. Your mom is pretty. So hush, don't you cry." It's almost a lullaby. Very beautiful lullaby. Okay. Thank you for joining me. That was a little different than what we normally do on the channel, but the voice was incredible. And the piano was super eerie too. And the bass was, it was a really good song. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing if you enjoy the content. And yeah, I appreciate all of you. Deathstroke 9 out. Stay tuned for more. We are Legion, my friends.